Streets. What's going on, people? You know who this is. It's your boy SLCO Jizzle, aka Prince of the North OG, aka Big Street Life, aka Big M15, aka the North Face. And I'm back up in this bitch, people, with another one when they thought they weren't gonna be no other one. You heard me? Stop playing, man. What's going on, fi? People, how's it going? It's been a long time. I'm back up in this bitch, you heard me? Took a little hiatus during Ramadan, and you know, I know you've been seeing me over there on the RTM podcast show. Shout out to the RTM podcast family. Shout out to everyone on the podcast, the co-hosts, SP, and all the guests that's been pulling up and doing their thing and holding it down on the podcast. Big salute. Some guests haven't been available when they pulled up, but big you lot all up, and hopefully we get to chop it up and catch up real soon. Yeah, man. But what we got in the roster today, people, we're gonna kickstart this with the Pooh, Shiesty and Gucci Man situation, the most viral thing in these internet streets right now. What do I think about the whole situation with Pooh, Shiesty and Gucci Man? Whole lot going on. Pooh, Shiesty, what was you thinking, slime? I don't know what is going on or what made Pooh, Shiesty take the approach that he's taken and put his career in jeopardy in this way. Now, as we know, negative attention brings views, it makes the streams go up, you go viral, and what you was earning yesterday is not what you're going to be earning today, you know? Just saying, today's price is not yesterday's price. You get what I'm saying to you? So, pertaining to right now, as we speak, Pooh, Shiesty's streams have gone through the roof. Everything is on an upward trajectory in pertaining to what he was getting in streams, and the attention, and his name is trending. You know what I mean? His track's trending. His track's gone to #1 on the streaming platforms, and he's doing way more numbers than he was doing previously before this altercation went viral. Now, this altercation has been spoken about for a very long time. Shout out to the boy Seti Nash, car. Everyone was giving Seti Nash a hard time, saying that he was telling full stories. When he came out, he said that he had the video from this story broke a while back. You get what I'm saying to you? So Seti Nash came out, he said he had the video. Everyone was trying to say it was a lie. There was so much things going on, but they were trying to keep it under the carpet. They were trying to keep it under wraps. As we see, it's gone tits up right now. Pooh, Shiesty raided in police custody, in the feds, in the custody of the feds, and whole crew has been busted. 9 people involved in the situation, and we can't hear nothing from the boy Gucci Man. You get what I'm saying to you? You got people going around saying is Gucci a snitch, and did he tell and he didn't tell that he had a bodyguard, and one of his bodyguards were off-duty police officer or ex officer in some kind of capacity. So he was the one that went and made a statement. It was also in a studio. There's supposed to be an engineer in there. There was all sorts of stuff going on. So it's a messy situation. Now, pertaining to that, we hear a lot of stuff about Pooh Shiesty's cousin. Long live Big Scar. You get what I'm saying? Big Scar passed away. He was also signed to Gucci Man, and excuse me, sorry. He was also signed to Gucci Man, and basically, when he passed away, Gucci was supposed to pay for some funeral arrangements and do certain things, and I'm not sure he done the things to the liking of the family. Also, what was another big thing is he was asking the family to return the 1017 chains. Now, I know that was a big thing. They took that as a disrespect, and there's bad blood between Gucci and Big Scar's family. Now, Big Scar is Pooh Shiesty's cousin. So, is that playing a part in what we're seeing transpire today? I don't know. You get what I'm saying to you? But it would seem so. There's also rumors of Pooh Shiesty gonna sign with Yo Gotti, and Yo Gotti had a better deal for him on the table than he signed it originally before he blew up. You get what I'm saying to you? Because what Pooh Shiesty's worth in this day and age and in this time, he wasn't worth when he first signed, even though he had potential, and you get what I'm saying to you, he had a big buzz around him, but his worth is through the roof right now. You get what I'm saying to you? So obviously there's going to be bigger deals and better deals on the table for him than when he initially signed. Now, a lot of people are coming out in defense of Gucci, and they're stating that there was no need for Pooh Shiesty to go that route, because Gucci Man, he don't ever try to hold back his artists or lock them into contracts when they want to leave, which is true. You know what I mean? Sorry, people. Which is true. He had Nicki, Young Thug, Rallo, Waka Flocka, OJ the Juice Man, like, and the list goes on. You get what I'm saying to you? The Migos, like, he's been involved in a lot of people's careers, and when it's time for them to step away from each situation and go and do their own thing, he releases them and he lets them go. So, could Pooh Shiesty have negotiated with Gucci and done this in a better way? 1,000,000%. You get what I'm saying to you? His reasoning behind why he didn't go that route, like I say, could it be pertaining to the issues with Big Scar's family, which is Pooh Shiesty's family anyway? It seems so, you know what I mean? Like, why else would he take that approach? Because before this, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci was tight. But I noticed when he came out, he kind of distanced himself, and there was a bit of chatter about he's not feeling Gucci Man through the Big Scar situation and whatnot, and there's bad blood and stuff like that. So when he came out, he's took off the 1017, or he ain't been seen with those 1017 chains on, and there was a lot of rumors going around when Pooh Shiesty first came home. So could that have been the reason why he took that approach and dealt with Gucci in that way? Of course it could have been. You get what I'm saying to you? Why else would he go down that route? You know what I mean? He's got better deals on the table. He wants to be released from his contract. But this is not the early 90s, the Suge Knight era, where you can be holding people over the balconies and making them sign contracts and doing all sorts of stuff and bullying your way to the top. Those things and those approaches are being seen and being stamped out, so that in today's time, people doing things in that kind of way is never gonna get through. Now, Pooh Shiesty, promising career, came out, #1 tune, #1 first day out song, massive song, was #1 on was trending on YouTube and all the streaming platforms. He was just right there under, you know what I mean? The only person that was bigger than him and doing more than him was YB. And that's who he was really, you know, competing with, such to say. You know what I mean? Like, since Dirk's been locked up and then Pooh Shiesty came home, he was the next kind of hope that could fill that void and who could really compete on that level with YB. So he was underneath the YB tier, but he was next in line to be the next big thing in the rap scene. You know what I mean? So it's sad that he went out that way, and he's done a lot of things that has landed him in trouble, and he's came out and it seems like he hasn't learned from them things, because a lot of the stuff he done to land him in certain situations let's be honest, you get what I'm saying to you, it's kind of brainless, you know what I mean? But we can call it brainless, but we know when you come from a certain place and you are who you are, this is how they carry it. You get what I'm saying to you? This is how we carry it. We do things that, even though we know it may seem retarded to others, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But we got to be way more smarter. We got to be way more thoughtful and way more mindful about the things that you do that can impact your career in the long run. Now, his streams have gone up, the situation's gone tits up, and at the end of the day, even though he might have won that battle, Gucci is going to win the war, because Gucci's going to eat crazily from what's going on right now. So whatever he lost, it's not really a loss, you know what I'm saying to you, apart from like a dent in his image. But at the same time, we know how it goes, innit? You get what I'm saying to you? That was his artist, he came there, he had security, but sorry, people tired. I guess they had a drop, you get what I'm saying to you, and they had it planned, so it went how it went, and we're here where we are. But Pooh Shiesty, man, this is a detrimental situation that could cost you a lot of time and a lot of years. So was it worth it? Was it worth it? You just came home from the feds. You done your first day out song. Even on the first day out song, you was screaming F the feds. You get what I'm saying to you? And then you was in a kind of situation that was brewing between you and YB. That was the talks, and that was a detrimental situation where a lot of people were trying to get in front of it and not trying to see that happen. And then after that, you go and you pull off something like this. So what I would say to the younger generation is, when you want things to go your way, or when you want to renegotiate the situation that you're in, do it in the correct way. You know what I mean? We're not in a day and time where you can muscle your way out of contracts and go from one business situation to another in a crazy way. You gotta be strategic. You gotta do things the correct way, innit? You got what I'm saying to you, which is through negotiations and through all the right channels. So that's my take on it. You get what I'm saying to you. I hate to see what's going on for both sides, for Gucci and for Pooh Shiesty. He just came out. He's got such a promising future ahead of him, and to be in this situation again right now where everything's upside down and you don't know where you stand or what's going to be the future for you right now, all I can say is, for the next generation and for the youngers coming up, I hope you learn from this situation and don't think with your emotions and don't act off your emotions. Your mind is the power, innit? So be intelligent, do things the right way, and you preserve your career and you'll be here to carry on and be free for the next day. So people, it's your boy Big Street Life, and I'm back up in this bitch. You get what I'm saying to you? So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until I'm back in this bitch, I'm out this bitch. You heard me? And that's on 1-5 them, and that's on North Side them, people. You know what's going on. Streets, start playing.